Artificial intelligence. Its history. The idea of artificial intelligence began in 1950 when the term was first made. Nothing really happened with AI for many years until 1980 when Britain started funding Japanese scientists and development of AI flourished. A major step in AI was when IBM's Deep Blue beat the Russian grandmaster Garry Kasparov in chess in 1997. Another major happening was when the advanced AI Watson beat the record score in Jeopardy! Challenges with AI. There are some complications with AI. The programs that are run for the AI to function needs huge amount of computing power, which can be hard to fit into the needed things in the future. The AI would need several powerful devices to do specific tasks. Another major problem is how advanced the programs need to be. We have yet to develop a proper AI that can surpass humans in every area, and we have a long way to go before we can finally see really good AIs. Another problem is that AI could be abused by people. The AI could be programmed to do tasks that could be seen as illegal, such as terrorism or scamming. Good things with AI. With AI, we could so much easier do things such as control crime, sort garbage, find solutions to pollution, help solve world hunger, and generally make life easier to live for everyone. AI could also improve safety in everyday activities, such as self-driving cars, which decreases accidents, robot surgeons, which could operate with extreme precision and do many other things. AI could decrease the efficiency of finding people with illnesses and help them find a cure. Visiting the doctors would be much more efficient and could make it easier to identify illnesses. Philosophical and ethical thoughts. If a computer is able to think and make its own decisions, then could we define it as alive? Why should things made of metal not be able to be alive, unlike life made of carbon? When AI gets so advanced that it can do any job, would it be ethically right to make it do everything? Some people live in poverty and is dependent on the job, and if AI took that job away from them, then they could end up in a poor financial position. Everyone would lose their job and life could get really boring. AI in culture. Here is some examples of AI in fiction. In the movie 2001 Space Odyssey, a supercomputer AI is piloting a spacecraft to Jupiter. The trip goes horribly wrong when the AI glitches and tries to kill the crew, and reminds us that we have to be mindful when making powerful AI. The famous movie The Matrix is set in the far future. AI has enslaved humanity in a simulation without most of the population knowing, and is using them as power generators to power their huge armies. A really old depiction of AI is in the ancient myths in Greek mythology. The gods had created a giant autonomous robot named Talos to guard an island. It was made out of bronze and was shaped like a giant human.